This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Michigan State Spartans offense trots out there to open this game. Well, this wide receiver was one of the big portal additions in the offseason, Kirk. He's been spending time with the quarterback trying to build a quick connection. We'll see if they have that today.
Well, they put a big investment into this receiver, and now you find out if he's worth it. Opportunity to make some big plays, attacking this defense downfield. Let's see if he's worth the hype.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Ready up.
And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So Arkansas's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback. You talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short game.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Knight. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The shotgun running play called. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play, back heads to his right. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking downfield, it's Knight. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. No huddle here for the offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And because you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell. What a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not fight at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The Razorbacks looking to cash in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Knight. Oh, they trap him for a sack. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Split backfield here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the option play. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
He keeps it. QB draw.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. He's got room to run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Yes, caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, it puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And there's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Wideouts now clustered. Dropping back. It's Knight. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Sparty.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. This is they just decided to take care of their football and look toward the 2nd half. Dropping back, it's Knight. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. Stop right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Knight. The pocket breaking down. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a fumble short of the goal line. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going, or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's past the marker and still going. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They beat the blitz there with a pressure bearing down group. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Toss play to the outside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Curry recovers his own fumble on 4th down, but it's a turnover on downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Spartans with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to chuck it again. And this time it's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that puts them back on top. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Escapes the pocket. Picks up the first and still running.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. The Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it in the open. They get him down, and the game moves the ball to the plus 40. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Grinding away with a running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. 4th down now. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now they're running on the toss. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. The tight end has got it. Tackle, but first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap is Frazier. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. On this stop and short, defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Michigan State.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.